Joseph Greenstein, aka the Mighty Atom, was born a sickly child in a small village in Poland. More than once during his childhood, doctors were certain he would not survive, but he managed to make it through. When he was a young teenager, he was caught sneaking under a tent into the circus and severely beaten by an angry stagehand. He was rescued from the beating by a circus strongman named Champion Valenko, who decided to put the boy under his wing and trained him on strengthening his body and mind. Greenstein traveled with Valenko and the Isakov brothers' circus for the next 18 months. After leaving the circus, a changed man, both physically and mentally, he moved back home, married, and began wrestling under the name Kid Greenstein. Soon after, he immigrated to America with his family, settling in Galveston, Texas, where he worked in oil fields. In 1914, a man who was obsessed with Greenstein's wife shot him right between the eyes, and as the story goes, the bullet merely flattened on his forehead. As a result of this near-death experience, Greenstein became determined to hone both his mind and body and began developing many unusual feats of strength. Soon, the 5 feet 5 inches, 145 lb Greenstein was traveling the country as a strongman under the pseudonym of the Mighty Atom. Some of his feats of strength included pulling a 32-ton truck with his hair, holding back an airplane with his hair, lying on a bed of nails supporting a 14-person band on his chest, breaking up to 3 chains by expanding his chest, removing a car tire from its rim, bending steel bars, spikes and horseshoes, all with his bare hands, driving spikes into wood planks with his palm. The Mighty Atom became a huge sensation on the vaudeville circuit, traveling throughout the United States and Europe. He was considered to be one of the most remarkable strongmen of the 20th century, a modern-day Samson. His most famous exploit took place on September 29, 1928, at the Buffalo Airport, when in front of a large crowd of witnesses. He held his ground with his hair tied to an airplane accelerating at 60 miles per hour.